Sweet, I think we're live, so hopefully you guys are joining. I'm actually just gonna sign into my phone right here. That way I can see your guys' chat. I don't have any like lo-fi um, music right now. This is just gonna be like a straight up tutorial, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So yeah, we're gonna be doing a edit. We're gonna be doing a drift edit. It's gonna be for the brand Initiate. Everything's on the description down below. Hi Yolanda, glad you can make this stream. This is just a quick tutorial because I've been getting a lot of questions of how to make certain edits. Of course, we'll go back to. Let me go to my web browser real quick. And we'll just go on YouTube real quick. I know you guys can't see it because you guys are on the scene of the Adobe Premiere. So of course I'm right here, so you guys can see my mouse and stuff like that. So so I've been getting a lot of questions of how to do edits. We're gonna go. Let me go back to my channel real quick. And the way we're gonna be doing these edits is gonna be the anime that I'm gonna be using is Yu Yu Hakusho. So if you guys haven't seen it, that's the AMV edit that we're gonna be doing. So let me go to my channel so I can just show you guys a quick example of what I'm talking about. This is one of them. So we'll go here. Let me switch scenes for you guys. So this is one of them. This is one of the videos that we did. That I did actually. So we're just gonna be doing these type of videos. Hopefully it loads up. I have a lot of stuff running, so this is the type of edit that we're gonna be doing. Of course, the videos that I'm gonna be editing, I do not own the video. I just took it off from YouTube, and I'm just gonna be practicing. So hopefully you guys enjoy these types of edits. I'll probably do like maybe a 15-second of how I'm gonna do the edits, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is like something new that I'm gonna be doing. I haven't done this in a while, so this is like something that I've been trying to do. So this is a drift video that I did with Tokyo Ghoul. It's just a mashup or something like that. Um, pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it, but it gets a little bit more complicated and stuff like that with like all the stuff. So okay, so that was just an example. We can go ahead and close this, and we can go back to Adobe Premiere. So we're back in Adobe Premiere, and I know the video that I showed you guys, it's like kind of slow. It's because I have OBS running, and it's actually taking up a lot of space, a lot of my CPU. Plus, I have Adobe Premiere open as well. So the way we're actually gonna start this is by this is the song that I'm gonna use. I made it to a minute long, and of course we switched it to I kind of got rid of the lyrics that say like bad words and stuff. I don't really like having lyrics that say bad words. So this is the song that we're gonna be using. I'm just gonna play a quick like maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds of it. So this is the actual song we're gonna be using for the edit. So hopefully you guys can hear it. So this is the song that we're going to be using, so we're going to go ahead and pause that. So the way we're going to be starting is we're going to be going to Jiffy, or I think that's the website, that's what it's called. Let me type VHS. So the way people do these edits is mostly GIFs. This is like all people just use GIFs, and they convert it into MP4s, and once they convert it to MP4s, then they start doing their videos. These are the GIFs that there's a lot, and again, I'm just gonna go, like, I can go through a bunch. So like we could use this one right here. So let me go back to the scene, to the internet capture. So this is how people do edits, especially now that I've been seeing like on YouTube, like Cole Bennett, Dog CEO, all of them. These are the type of edits that they do. So we're gonna like this is a cool little edit that I like right here. It's like a vintage 90s VHS tapes and cassette tapes. They look like cassette tapes. So what we can do is we can go ahead and we can copy the image. So we can go to embed. I'm sorry, it's media actually. We can go to media, and they do have the MP4, but we just want to get the link. Hold on, give me 1 second. So we're gonna go to the copy link tab right here. So we're gonna go to copy link, and then we're gonna grab this GIF link right here. Control C. We'll come back to the easygif.com. This is the converter. So we go ahead and Control V, and we'll press upload. Once that uploads, then we can go ahead and download it to MP4. So we can go ahead and convert GIF to MP4. So this is what's gonna happen. And as you can see, we have it as an MP4, so we can go ahead and save that. It's going to come here on the bottom side, and we do have our MP4. So what we can do now is we can actually drag this into our project file. So we're going to go ahead and drag that to our project file, and we'll go ahead and switch scenes. And we're back in Adobe Premiere, and we do have our little project here. So we do have the little cassette tape here, and the way we can like make it full screen is we're gonna go to the effects control tabs here, and we're gonna scale it. So we can scale this. Let's do, like, say 350. Still too small. We'll do 450. 450 is too big, so we'll go back to 400. We'll see how that looks. And then 420, and 425, and 430. So as you guys can see, once I put 430, you don't see the black lines anymore. And then when we play it, that's how it's going to look. It's an MP4 format. So that's how you do it. We have 3 people here. So let me know if you guys have any questions of how to do this. Like, I'll do my best to answer you guys' questions. But this is the way we're going to be doing the first edit. So what we can do now is we can go to, we can add, let me go to the desktop real quick, and let me add a logo. Let's see. We'll do, I'm trying to find my logo. I do believe, I think it's this one right here. Let me go ahead and open that real quick. Of course, you guys can't see it because I do have, I have it in a specific capture. So you guys won't be able to see like what I'm doing with the desktop, but that's okay. So we do have, I uploaded my logo here. So we'll go ahead and dump this on top of it. And what's cool is that, like, if you want to make it longer, you can just do double, and then it comes out as double. See? And again, since we have our settings for the scale size at 430, this is when you want to highlight this one right here. This is 430. We can go on this side and we can scale this to 430, and it's scaled up to 430. So it's okay. Like, if it plays double, I don't mind. This is just something that you can do. You can get creative, like super creative. I do have an effects preset. We can do preset, and we can go to, this is an Austin Newman preset. You guys can get it in his YouTube channel, and we can do a retro type thing. So what we can do is we could probably put the VHS here. So now it looks like it's in VHS. We can probably throw this one here as well. So that's how it looks when it's rendered out. So you just gotta play with it. Once you play with it, you know, if you get some ideas, these ideas just come to me, so we can do that. So this will be like the intro of the video, and then we'll start with the next video. So again, the type of video that we're gonna be doing is Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's actually a 90s anime. But we're gonna go back to the internet, my tab, and we're gonna download this GIF right here. So I do have this GIF downloaded. It's the same thing. You're gonna go to copy link here. You're gonna copy this middle link, GIF link. You're gonna come to this website, and then you're gonna go ahead and just convert it, and then you'll get it to the MP4 format. So now what I have to do is I actually want to make a scene where it's either gonna zoom out or zoom to the left, zoom up, or whatever. So let me grab my other preset. So I'm gonna go to File, Open Project. I'm gonna go ahead and switch scenes. So I went to File, Open Project. I'm actually gonna go to my desktop, and I did buy a preset on, I don't remember where I got it from. We'll go ahead and save this project just in case. So we're gonna go to File, Open Project, and we're just gonna wait till this thing loads. We're gonna go to my desktop, and we have it. Oh, I gotta find it here somewhere. So I'm gonna go to my dope transitions and then transitions, and we're gonna pick this link here. So I did buy these transitions in, I don't remember, in Vado. I bought it. It was on sale. It was just for like my use. I think it was like I paid like $20, but you get a lot of transitions, and I'm gonna show you guys what transitions I'm gonna be using. It's a lot. Like it's a lot of transitions. So we're gonna go. We're gonna wait for Adobe Premiere to locate all the media, and then once that's done, if you guys can see in this bottom left right here, these are all the transitions that you can use. I don't like it when it's squared like that because I sometimes get lost, so I'm gonna put them like in straight files down. So we're just gonna wait until this is done, and once that's down, we can go ahead and upload it. Oh, cool. Speaking of packages, I actually got my package delivered today, so it's outside. I just got a notification, so I'll pick that up in a bit. But so we're gonna go to the dope transition tabs, and this is the way I like to see it. I like to see it like in rows, up and down. So the scene that we're gonna be doing is actually a YouTuber that I watch. Their channel is called More Skidz. Um, this is like a perfect scene we can use right here. So the way I think I can do it is like we can do a little zoom out. So we'll go to zoom, click on the tab, and then we'll go to zoom out, and then there's the zoom out here. And what's cool is like you can double click it. It's still running. Oops. What's cool is like you can preview it. So I kind of know how it looks like. So we can just go ahead and drag this here. We'll drag it right here. So then we'll go ahead and delete this, and then we'll bring this down. Oops. We'll bring this down, and then again, your work, always press Control S. I always do that because sometimes Adobe crashes, and then like you did all your work for nothing, and then it just, yeah, it sucks. So just make sure you guys save your work every time you do like a certain edit, or like if you put something in the project file, always save your work. So we're gonna go ahead and play. So there's that little zoom out. Let me see if I can get it. I can do a better render. So I'm gonna go ahead and render this sequence. So we'll go render in and out. So it should take about like 2-3 minutes tops. It's not a lot that I put. So right now it's rendering 137 frames right now. So we're just gonna wait until it renders out. So while we're waiting, do you guys have any questions of like how to do this yet? This is just the beginning, but let me know on the comments down below. You can do it with the phone, but it's a lot more complicated, and depending on like your phone battery life, it can drain out your battery a lot. That's why it's a lot easier to do it in a computer. But there's actual tutorials of how people do it during in the phones and stuff. So we have like about 1:30. So this is only the bad thing about like rendering is that it takes so much time, and like I wish I had like a faster computer, but I'm just working what I got. But this is why editing takes so long. That's why I like now I understand why like big um big cinema productions and stuff like that, like people that make movies and stuff, they have like a certain date because, like for example, like all the Marvel movies, there's like a bunch of like After Effects that they have to go through, and they have to double check, and it takes forever. Like it takes so long. Usually, like I understand now like why if a new movie comes out, it takes them like a year or like a year and a half to release, because they have to go through all the scenes do these certain edits and stuff. So we have 4 people on the live. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. It's kind of cool that I do have like my face cam and stuff, so you guys can see me. But I wish I had another camera. Like I actually wanted to show you guys like the controls that I'm using for my keyboard. Like I wanted a camera to show my hands so you guys can see. But we're at 45 seconds left, and we just have to wait till it renders out. And then once it renders out, I'll do a playback, so that way the playback is smooth. And this is really good to do because this actually helps out with your, like if you're trying to do once you render it, it's not going to take as long because you already have everything pre-rendered. So you can go ahead and just click render, and then you're good to go. So as you can see, like it went from like 50 seconds to like 1:04. So just the waiting game. But I can cancel it, but it's better off just to just render it right now. That way I don't have to cancel it, and the playback should be smooth. So it's still going. We're at 55. We're at 86 of 121 frames. I think it's taking a little bit longer because it's doing the actual transition. The transition has like a bunch of effects in order for it to be in one scene and then zoom out, and then we have this scene. So it's still going. So the next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys how to do the sky. The sky is where we're going to put the anime for the edit. So we're just going to wait. We're almost there. We're at 30 seconds left. And it's doing the audio. And there you go. So this is now the full playback. So we can just go here. So once we play it, this is what we have so far. So we'll go ahead and just press, I'm going to press the space bar. So that's the edit so far. It's not a lot, but it's just to get started. So I guess there's this spot right here that didn't render. We'll see what's up right here. No biggie. We can go ahead and delete this right here. Whoops. And then we can make the edit less. There you go. So this is just our full playback. So that's what we have so far. So like say we want to add some more stuff. We can do like we can add more GIFs. So what I like to do is I like to go to like 10 seconds here. That's about 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut this here, and we're actually gonna change the way it looks. So we're gonna go to this tab and we're gonna go to effects, and I actually want to do like retro dream. Retro dream will look so sick in this. So this is our full playback. So then we're gonna go to retro dream here, and that's how it's gonna look. Like it looks way, like it looks super sick. So now you have this. So it's all it looks like a gloomy type. So that looks good so far. So the next thing we're gonna do is let's go back to the GIFs tab and see if we can find anything else. We'll go back to the internet tab, and we'll go to my internet here, the internet tab, and I do already have like these little GIF things that we can use. We'll go back to I just searched VHS, and we're just trying to find a bunch of stuff. There's something that we can use. Like we can probably use this VHS tape, but we'll be good. We can use. Actually, this is pretty cool. So we could use this here, and then we should put shall we have another or whatever. But I like this right here. This looks pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy link. Go ahead and copy this middle link. Go to the online GIF, and we're gonna paste it. We're gonna upload it, and then we're just gonna wait to upload, and then we're gonna go down here, convert GIF into MP4, and then we'll go ahead and download that. So this is pretty sick because I like, again, the ideas just come to me. So we're gonna go ahead and put this into the project folder, We'll just drag it in here. It's just, you just gotta mess around with it just to get ideas and stuff. Like, this is just an idea that I have. So what we can do is, since it has the retro dream, we'll go ahead and switch tabs back to Adobe Premiere, and then we'll go here. And as you can see, it's like, it's not really covering the entire screen. So that's when you want to scale. So this is going to be a little bit different, but what I like to do is, let's see, we can do, let's see if 500 makes a big difference. Oh, I put 50. 500. 500 is too small. So we'll go back to 400, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to free scale this. So instead of uniform scale, we're going to free scale this. So we'll do 450. That way it gets the top. And then the scale of the width, I want to say, let's try 400. Let's see how that looks. So 500, and we'll do 600. There you go. So that's the perfect scale for this. So we can go ahead and just go back. So then we can go ahead and cut this out. And if you don't like it, we'll go ahead and save it first. If you don't like it, of course, you can go back. So we'll go ahead and delete that scene. So we do have our little playback here. So this is all rendered. This is our full playback. And you can see it does that little transition, which looks pretty cool. So, and the reason why it looks blurry is because the playback is at 1/4. If I were to put it full, it's gonna stress my computer and it's not gonna be able to do the playback. But that's how it looks so far. So we do have our little cassette tapes dropping, and then it's like, if it's like a VHS main menu, like, hey, you know what, something happened. Now we can find something else to make it look pretty sick. So we can go back to the main menu of the VHS tape. Like, dude, this will look cool too. Like, you can probably throw this in there too. Like, I have an idea where we can probably throw this when, like, the beat drops for that song. So we can probably, I'll go ahead and copy this. We'll come back here. We'll go to, whoops, I clicked the wrong one. We'll go to GIF to MP4 again, and we'll come back. We'll go ahead and upload that, and then we'll go ahead and download it. So you guys have any questions? Let me know. I don't mind answering. Like, so far, do you guys like how it looks so far? It's still like, there's still a lot of stuff I have to do. So we'll convert this GIF to MP4. And once that's done, we can go ahead and save it real quick. So what we can do, we can probably do like a cool scene with this. I'm going to go ahead and drop this to my project folder. So we're going to go back to the Adobe Premiere tab. And what's cool is, like, we can go ahead and cut this out. We don't need this real quick. But what's cool is, like, once the beat drops here, we can probably, like, we can switch it to this scene. And since we know, like, our uniform scale, it's 450. So we can uniform scale 450. Or actually, this one's a little bit smaller. So 500, 600. Yeah, 600 by, what was the 600 by 600? Might be a little shorter. 7, 8. Let's see, 790, 780. That looks good. So, like, once the beat drops, we could probably, like, leave this GIF here. So then, like, you can see, like, how it's playing. So that can be something cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll render this real quick here, because I'm starting to like that right there. So sequence, render in it. So it's faster because we don't have any effects on it. So this is gonna render pretty fast. And then again, of course, this comes out. I don't know why. It always does. So we'll go ahead and delete this right here. Go ahead and oops. Go ahead and press V and delete that. And then we do have this here. So So we have something like that. So little by little we're getting there. The next thing I want to do is we're almost at the 15-second mark. So we have this here. So this is our entire playback. We're gonna have to put the retro dream here, but I want to do something here. I really want to do something here. And then we have this transition here. So what we can do, I have an idea. Okay, so I do have an idea for this scene right here. We're gonna go back to the internet tab, and we're actually gonna go back to this here, and we're gonna go back, and we're gonna see if we can find something else that I can use. What I want to find is like a transition like this. Dude, this will look so sick. So I have an idea where we can do a zoom out, and then have the video play on this little spot right here, this little TV. And the way we can do that is by scaling it down. But before we do all of that, I want to see if we can find something else, something where we can use, like we can use this, but I would have to go to After Effects and like mess with the camera angle for this specific GIF, which is this TV. I know you guys can't see it because of my camera, but I'm talking about this one right here on the bottom left. We could probably use that, or let's see. This is the process of like why it takes so long is because you just gotta find like GIFs you want to use. There's like so many. This is pretty funny too right here. Let's do VHS glitch. Let's see what that comes out. So we're going to VHS glitch, and we'll see what pops up on the website. So we're at VHS glitch, and it's taking a while. Let me go ahead and save this. Cool. So we have like these certain glitches here. Let's see what we can use. I kind of like let's see VHS TV glitch here. There's like a bunch of them. Let's see what we can find. So you have the VHS here, you have a glitch, you do have this glitch here, but this has like a palm tree. That won't work. This one won't work either. This one looks pretty cool. Actually, this one looks really, really good. So we'll open this in a new tab, and then we'll find a different one as well. This one looks, I really don't like that one. This one looks decent too, so we'll go ahead and open that. So we'll go ahead and download these two, and then we'll throw it on the project folder or the project file, and then we can add this here. So we'll go ahead and copy link, grab the middle link, go back to the GIF website so we can download it into MP4, and then from there we'll go ahead and press Control V, upload, and then we'll drag this. Once we download it, we'll drag it into Adobe Premiere. So how much time are we in? We're at 30 minutes already. It doesn't seem like a lot, but man, time's going by really fast. So we'll convert this GIF to an MP4. Once that's converted, we'll go ahead and save it. We'll save this. Once that's saved, I'll go ahead and show in folder, and then we'll go ahead and drag this into the project file. So we'll drag this here. So then we're going to go back to the Adobe Premiere tab. And once that's done, we'll go back to my projects file, and then we do have it here. So what I'm going to do is, this looks pretty sick. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the Retro Dream. So we're going to go to Effects, Retro Dream. We're going to drag this into the actual video in the back. We're going to scale this. It's a pretty good size. So we'll scale this to 400 so it can cover everything. So we're going to do that. and where it says blend mode, we're actually gonna put screen. So we're gonna press screen. So you get this little. So we have the VHS, and you get this little effect. So we can do that, and then so we'll go ahead and Control C, so we can copy it. I do have like the rest of the video, so let me zoom out real quick. Drag this over here, and if I press Control V, exactly that's what's gonna happen. So again, we can do the same thing. So we'll go ahead and grab the same. We'll go ahead and put 400 because that was our size of it. 400. Go ahead and click that. Go to screen, and this is our effect of how it looks. So far so good. Again, go ahead and press Control S so you can save your project. So what we can do is we can actually render this, the ins and out of this scene. So go here, and then sequence render in and out. To out. So it shouldn't take too long because we're not putting a bunch of effects on it. Like if we were to put like a transition, then yeah, it'll take a long time. But that's how it's looking so far. So let me know if you guys enjoy it. Let me go ahead and put this in my Instagram story. That way people can see that we're actually I'm actually going live, so we can get a lot of people to see the tutorial. So of course we have the webcam. What's up, guys? So let me go ahead and just put this real quick. So we'll go back to the Adobe's Premiere tab. So give me 1 second, guys, because this takes a while. So what's up, guys? We're at, well, actually, oops, it wasn't recording. So the YouTube live has started. So if you guys want to jump into the tutorial, I'm actually doing a tutorial of a video of how to do AMV edits. So don't miss out. Click the link in bio. Hop into the stream. Sick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let that download and stuff. My day is going good. Thanks for hanging around with me. Right now we're doing an edit for my Instagram page. This specific edit I got kind of inspired from like the Cole Bennett, and like if you guys know who Dog CEO is, they do these certain edits. These are the type of edits that they use. I just want to show people like how to do it, because a lot of people were asking me how to do it, and I just wanted to show them the tutorial of how to do it, because it's fairly easy, but it's really time consuming. So this is our entire playback. We can go ahead and render everything here as well. So let's do that first. But how's your day? Hope your day is going good. So we'll go ahead and render this red bar, the ins and outs of it, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. I actually have family over right now. So the next thing I really want to do is actually work on the sky for this video. So we're going to be putting, again, the Yu Yu Hakusho in the back. Once that happens, we could probably do like a little fight scene, and then we can transition back to the video. That's it. What's up, man? So I don't have, so I haven't like replied to you guys' messages. I don't have a second monitor. Unfortunately, I only have one, and right now I'm just using my iPhone to do the live chat and stuff, so I can actually see it. So this is the entire playback. So we're gonna go ahead and play it. And that's pretty much it so far. So the next thing I want to do is, let's see, we can probably add something cool here. I actually have an idea as well. So the reason why I like to play it back and forth is to see like what else I want to do with it. So of course I just moved this. We do have the little VHS with like the audio going up. So just thinking what else we can do. Okay, now I got an idea. So what we can do is we'll go back to the internet tab and we'll go and find a TV. And then what I want to do is, or arcade. Oh, that'll be tight. We can do an arcade. So let's see, arcade. I think I had one. I think I have one somewhere. So let me go ahead and check my GIFs real quick. This one's pretty cool. Let's do like retro arcade. Let's see what that comes out. Retro arcade. Let's see what comes out on the GIF website. So we do have the VHS glitches, which I like to have. This is pretty cool too. This one right here. But we'll go ahead and check that out. So what I want to do is like try to find like an old like retro arcade thing, and then we can scale the video like something like this. This will be so sick. But I wanted to have like I wanted to have just the arcade with the screen, and then we can like render. We can like scale it down. Let's go ahead and click that. Let's see if anything else comes out. So you have the Marvel vs. Capcom classic game, one of my favorite games. This is pretty cool too. Let's see. Or like a TV. Duck Hunt. Whoa, this looks pretty cool. This looks really cool. So we'll go to copy link. Well, I'm gonna use this. This looks really sick. So copy link. We'll go back and do the same thing. GIF to MP4. So wait till it loads. Go ahead and upload the link, download it, and then drop it into the project folder. So we can do that. Man, it's like it wants to rain outside, but it doesn't want to, so we just gotta wait. California weather is so weird. And you guys are from Cal. Look, dude, this looks so sick. Yo, that's tight. So convert GIF to MP4. Dude, we need to find like a cool arcade type thing. That'd be so sick. So go ahead and save this. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop this into my project file. Go ahead and drop this here. Go ahead and drag it. We'll go ahead and drop it here. So we're gonna be using this because I do have an idea, but I need to find a arcade type of thing. The Yu Yu Hakusho video game, Unity. And there's like so many trippy stuff too. So like now you understand like why like a lot of like when you see those types of edits, it's like all like trippy stuff. It's because of all this. I'm pretty sure they do like hours into like trying to find something. Let's find retro arcade again and see if we can find something. I do have one, but I don't want to use the same thing like I did last time. I want to do something different. So, dude, this looks sick too. The little level up. We just gotta wait. So we're just still looking around, see if we can find one. There's got to be something around here that we can use. Nah, this is going off topic. So we'll go back. We'll go back because I definitely want to get something like that. I want to get something like this. That'll be tight. See, look at this. Ready Player One. This will be cool. You can do a little Game Boy. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We can use this. Put like a little insert coin. Yo, yeah, this is perfect. So we're gonna open. We'll go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna use this for sure. This is perfect. So go Control C. We're gonna convert again. So this is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab this GIF and we're gonna put it in one scene, and then we'll have the other scene where it's the little the other thing that I downloaded. It's like the little trippy thing, and from there we'll switch scenes to the video that's going to be playing. We'll add that retro dream um, effect, and then once that happens, then we can go ahead and just mash up everything, and it's going to look so dope. So we'll go ahead and save this. So I'm going to show folder, go ahead and drag this here, and drag this here. So what we're going to do, I have a great idea. So I'm going to drag that here, put this here. We'll go back to the Adobe Premiere tab. So we're back into the tab, and we're just going to drag this here. And we should scale this. Let's see, uniform scale. So what we can do is what we can do here, we can do a zoom out. So we'll go to effects. Actually, we'll go to right here, this project dope transitions. We'll go to zoom out, and we'll do another zoom out here. And go ahead and delete this. Drag this down. I don't know. Should I? I think I should delete these. We don't need these. Delete the bottom. We'll go ahead and render in and out. Go here. So we'll render this out. That way it looks, the playback can look smooth. Control S, of course, since I put a new something new. Drag this here, sequence, render into out. It's not gonna take long again because we do have that. The only reason it takes long is because of that transition. That takes a lot, but it shouldn't take too long. But do you guys have any other questions? Something, it's like really easy to do, but it just takes, it's like really it's really time consuming. But I'm glad you guys are able to hang out and stuff. Like, I know it's like super laggy because of I'm putting some stress into my computer, but that's all right. So we're just gonna wait and see what's up. Yeah, your boy's kind of like laggy, but it's all good. The project's rendering in and out so far. Just looking at the playback. So we're about a minute out for it to render. Just that transition. That transition takes a while. Dude, like, I know, dude. It looks like it's gonna rain. Like, it wants to, and it's like, nah, we're not. It's like we're this guy's like, nah, I'm not gonna rain and stuff. So. Sick. So it's done. We'll go ahead and do the playback. So we have our playback like this. Perfect. So now what we can do, where it says this insert coin section right here, we're gonna put this video here. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to the projects, and then we'll drag this here, because this thing looks dope. Like, this looks super dope. So we'll go ahead and rescale this, because I actually wanted to rescale it, but give me 1 second. Oh, someone messaged me. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. I'll put my phone back to the same spot. All right, cool. So what we can do here is I'm gonna go ahead and scale this a little bit So uniform scale, let's do 500. I think that's too big. 450, 400, 350. So we'll do 400. 400 looks pretty good. So we'll duplicate this. So Control C, and we'll come here. Control C, come here, Control V, and we'll duplicate this and we'll put it here, and then we'll do another duplicate so it can be the same exact length. Drop this here, go ahead and cut here, delete this, and we can go ahead and mess with this section here. So as you can see, which one's this? Whoops, I think we messed up. Hold on. No, we're good. We're good. This has to line up. There we go. All right. So far so good. You know, it takes some time, but little by little we'll get there. So this is done. So we'll go ahead and render this ins and outs for this. So I want to see how the playback looks real quick. So I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and drag this on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put this here. We'll grab these, drag this on the bottom, drag this here, and we'll go ahead and delete this. And then from this spot, we can go ahead and scale it down till it fits the we'll go to uniform scale. Something like this. That looks pretty good. So that looks decent. So the way we can make this look like a little bit like more retro. What's up, Johnny? The way we can make this look a little bit retro is we can add an effect, and we'll put a VHS. Let's see how that looks. I'm not liking that. We'll do let's try VHS damage. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So what I can do now is we'll go ahead and cut this here. We'll go ahead and render in and out. Shouldn't take too long. It's just again, the transition, it takes forever. What's up, Johnny? What you been up to, bro? Thanks for hanging out for the live stream, just showing people how to edit, doing some tutorials, because I've been getting asked a lot of questions. I probably won't finish the entire project. I'll probably finish it tomorrow, and they'll be uploaded on the Initiate page, so you guys can see the entire project. I'll be awesome if you guys can like comment like more skids so they can see it. That'll be super sick. Hats I can't do, bro. I can't do hats, but sure. Just depends. Just send me. You have my number, dude. Just send me a design what you want to do, and we can go from there. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll do this entire playback so I can get more ideas what I want to do. So this is how it's gonna start. So this is how it starts. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna. I actually want to stop it right here. And then we can clear ins and outs here. We don't need it. We don't need to highlight that anymore. We'll delete this here. And we'll go to... Yeah, but just let me know, Johnny. I got you, man. Don't worry about it. So we'll drag this here. I know it looks weird because I have to re-edit everything. So, well, actually, I messed up. Control Z, Control Z. We'll go ahead and delete this here. Delete that. We'll come over here. And we're just going to... What I can do is just cut a piece off this. Whoops. And we'll drag this over here. And we'll cut another piece here. And we'll make this fit somehow. I'll go ahead and cut here. And we're going to rescale this. I'm using Adobe Premiere. That's what I'm using right now. So, like, if you were here earlier, I don't know why my phone didn't upload my Instagram story. But if you're here earlier, the way I'm doing these edits, I got inspired by like the Cole Bennett and like the Dog CEO. If you guys know who they are, they do these certain edits, but it's fairly like their edits are fairly simple. All they use is like GIFs. That's all they're using. So the playback, all these like the cassettes, everything, they're from GIFs, and where I'm getting them from are from this website. It's just called Jiffy. Like, you guys can use, like, I'm pretty sure you guys use this to send messages to your friends or like little stuff here and there. But this is what they use to do those certain types of edits, and you just have to play around and just come up with some ideas and stuff. See, like Fly By Midnight, I'm probably gonna grab this too because this looks pretty sick. We could probably use this in the video. So we'll go back to not After Effects. We'll go back to Adobe Premiere because After Effects is gonna be next because I'm actually gonna put like a Yu Yu Hakusho in the sky and stuff like that. So this is the entire playback so far. But right now, before I do the playback, I need to rescale this. So we'll rescale this. We'll rescale this up. So what I'm gonna do actually is we'll go ahead and copy this, Control C, Control V, and then we'll copy this, Control C, whoops, Control C, and then Control V, and then I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in real quick. So it's too big. Yeah, this thing's way too big. Or actually, hold on, I messed up. But yeah, like when we're gonna do the edits for like for the sky, it's a little bit more complicated because you have to use After Effects, and it's really time consuming. So we'll go ahead and put a Retro Dream here. So that looks pretty cool. And the thing is, you want to be careful because you want to make sure the screens are kind of like the same. So what we can do here is, again, we can go back to the projects and we can grab this as a transition. We'll drag this on top here. And what's cool is that we can scale this down, and then we'll do uniform scale as well. We'll scale this down, drag this, oops. We'll drag this here, press shift, or hold shift, I'm sorry. Right here's cool, hold shift, drag this. Go ahead and Control S because we want to save our project because sometimes Adobe acts weird and it crashes. Just want to mess with this a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and screen this. Go ahead and screen. And we have our little transition for... So we'll do a playback here. Let me go ahead and render this in and out real quick so it can so the playback can look smooth. So we'll go here. We'll go towards the end here, and then we'll render in and out. Into out, I'm sorry. I always say in and out, but it's into out. So we'll go ahead and let that render out. Again, this doesn't take long because we're not using the transition from one of my transition packs. This is the reason why the rendering takes forever. But once that's done, and of course this thing always comes out. Go put that over there. Alright, cool. So we have this here. So we'll go ahead and do the playback. And that's pretty much it. That's how we have so far. So what we can do now is, once the arcade is out, we can do a cool zoom in. So what we can do is, once this is playing, once it hits this break here, we'll go to effects, or actually we'll go to project dope transitions. We'll go to zoom. Instead of zoom out, we're gonna do zoom in. So zoom in. Go ahead and drag this here. Go ahead and delete this here because it's like a picture. It shows you an example. Drag this down. We'll go ahead and so we'll go here at the end of this video, and then we'll go at the end of this video, and then we'll click this too, and then we'll render into out. So it took me about, let's see, it took me about almost an hour just to do 15 minutes. That's how long this thing takes, especially like if you want it to be done right. This is the type of like, this is what you have to do. It's like you gotta take your time with it. Just grab some cool ideas. Whatever you guys can, like, just figure it out. Like, it's gonna come natural to you guys. It's like you guys just have to do more practice. Like, the more practice you get, the better the edits are gonna be, and the more, like, the faster you're gonna be doing it, because now it's just gonna be like, oh, I want to do, boom, I want to do this, and then boom, I want it to be like that, and then boom, I want to be like here. So it's pretty sick, dude. So it's something like I've been knowing how to do these edits, but again, like I was just lazy. I was just a lazy person and didn't really want to do them. But like now, like I've been seeing like a lot of people do these edits. I'm like, dude, I know how to do it. Like I want to show people how to do it, and that's the reason why like I want to do this live. This YouTube live is just to show you guys how to do these certain edits. So yeah, it's like it's pretty easy. Again, it's just time consuming. It took me almost an hour just to do 11 seconds. That's how crazy it is. So we'll go ahead and let this render out. We only have like 50 seconds left. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream. Let me know if you guys can actually, like, you guys can hear me clear, or if you guys can't. I would put some background music on this live stream, but I don't want to because I actually need to listen to the song when I'm editing. That way, like if there's like where the beat hits, like bass, that's when like I want to do something else. So this is what we have so far. If you guys are just joining us, this is the full playback, and this is how it looks. That's it. So we can go ahead and delete this. We'll use this later, so I'll go ahead and delete that. We'll use it later because I want to do something with it. So this is what we have for 11 seconds. This took a while, but that's it, guys. Pretty easy, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll add a retro dream to it as well. So we'll go to effects, and then let's do retro dream here. And what I really want, we'll go ahead and render this in and out. So that way when we render this, it's like it's easier. So render in and out. What I really want is like you know how like I had another idea. Remember how like when you guys, if you guys owned like if you guys owned a old camcorder, it would say like play, and then it will say like the time, the date, the year. That's what we're gonna do on this one. So right now we're just gonna wait till this edit, like this render out, and then we'll add that PNG photo, and then once that happens, it's gonna look like a lot more like retro, old school type of thing. So we're just gonna wait till this finishes real quick. We're only like a minute and 19. While I wait for that, I'm actually gonna go get some water because I'm like super thirsty. So give me 1 second, guys. Oh, sweet, it finished. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I went to go get some water. I'm like super thirsty. So that finished. Sick. Um, Pink cup, bro. Don't be jealous. So what we can do now that everything's played out, go ahead and do another playback. There you go. So far, so good. I'm liking it. So next thing, we're just gonna render this scene out because I want to do the little Yu Yu Hakusho edit. So we're gonna go here. We'll do yeah, this looks dope right here. So we'll only do this much of the scene. So we'll go ahead and highlight this. Go to the end here, highlight that. This is about 5 seconds. Perfect. That's all I need. So 5 seconds. Then we'll do a file export media, and then from there we're just gonna export these 5 seconds, and then we're gonna hop on to After Effects so we can do that edit. So we'll just call this sky edit. We'll call it sky edit.mp4. So go ahead and save, and then that's cool. High bit rate, H.264, match high bit rate. Go ahead and export that. It's only going to take a couple seconds. So if you guys notice too, like my top here, your boy was like in a rush and I didn't write Instagram right, so it's called like Instagram story. So yeah, I was in a rush. So so once this is done, we'll hop onto After Effects, and then we should be good to go. Sick. So we'll go ahead there. Control S, file. We'll go to File, Save As, and we're gonna actually drop this into the desktop. That way, when I open it, it'll be here. So I'm going to save it there. All right, sick. So the next thing we can do is actually open After Effects. So once we have this done, this is the entire playback. Whoa. We'll go back. See, this is why I like to rewatch it, because this is the scene where, yeah, this is the part where we need to scale this a little bit. Let's go here. Scale this just a little bit down. Oh, actually, no, that's part of the video, I think. Let's see, Control Z. 53. Control Z. 52. 55. Yeah, it was. So 50, we'll do 54. 54. That looks good. Yeah, it looks sick. Yeah, sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and render this in and out because the reason why I scaled it, because if you guys notice the bottom here, it was showing like the actual arcade name. So we'll go ahead and render this out. It's crazy how like this entire thing has to get re-rendered, but it shouldn't take long either. Alright, so sequence, render into out, and then from there, I'm just gonna render real quick, and then we'll go to After Effects so we can do the sky edit for the Yu Yu Hakusho show, and then we'll be golden boys. Alright, so we're just waiting. It's doing that transition, so it always freezes right when the transition drops. Cool, so it's there. 1 second left. Hurry. So we can do After Effects. Now, After Effects takes a long time because you have to use a roto brush tool. That way you can mask out, like if you want to do the sky, you can mask out the sky, and then you can put like whatever anime you want to use, and then you can do like a zoom in transition, and then if you want to do a fight scene, you can do a fight scene, or if you want to do something else, you can do something else. So once that's done, we'll just double check, make sure everything's good. So we'll do one more playback. I know, guys, but again, I like playing it back to see like any mistakes and stuff. There you go. Sick. So we'll go ahead and Control S, because this is looking dope. So we'll go ahead and After Effects, we'll open that. So it's looking dope, guys. Looking dope, little by little. So while we wait for After Effects to open, we'll go ahead and minimize this, and we're just gonna wait till After Effects opens. Once that opens, once After Effects opens, I'm gonna go ahead and make another scene because I need to do an After Effects scene. I don't have one for Adobe Premiere, so I have to do one. Once that's done, then we can go back to Premiere, and then we can do the edit again. So right now, I'm just waiting for it to open. It's actually opening up right now. And then I'll make a scene for OBS, or actually Streamlabs OBS. I'm using Streamlabs. And then from there, I'll do a scene, and then you guys can see me do like all the roto brush tool, masking out stuff. That way we can get the sky to be like, I don't know, we can probably add like space or make it whatever. But we're just gonna, of course, we're doing the anime, so it's gonna be under like the Yu Yu Hakusho. So we're gonna add like a little scene from Yu Yu Hakusho. So we're just waiting for this to pan out. It's almost done. It just takes a while. But once this opens, we'll be good to go. We'll go back to the Adobe Premiere tab. That way you guys can see. But I'm just waiting for After Effects to open. We can close this. There we go. I think it opened. So I'm like putting I'm putting so much stretch into my computer, but it's all right. And of course, I have some chips. So while we wait, we can like, chill. I'm actually hungry too. Probably go get something to eat. Not right now, but we're all good. So just wait. After Effects is opening. And After Effects is finally open. We're just waiting. Oh wow! I'm running out of memory. Let's see. I have like a bunch of stuff. Let's check properties, bro. I have a bunch of stuff. Oh wow, I don't have a lot of disk space. Oh man, I only have 14.5 gigabytes. That's nothing. I know why. So we'll go ahead and cancel this. I was actually making edits for like music videos, or like not for music videos, but I did a montage of music videos, and that's what's killing my space right now. I'm gonna delete all this. I know you guys can't see it, but there's a bunch of stuff that I had to delete to free up some space. Where's it at? Where's it at? I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize this because I need to delete these stuff, bro. It's a lot. So we'll go back. Let me check the properties, bro, because bro, I have no space. I should have checked that before we started. All right, sick. We have 120 gigabytes. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and make a scene for After Effects. So give me 1 second because I gotta do another window capture. So window capture. We're gonna add a new one, and then we're gonna go to After Effects. I know you guys can't see me. Now you can. Let's see. So we'll go to window capture, and we're gonna go to. Oh, I gotta delete this scene. Yes. Add source. Window capture. Add. We're gonna add our own. After Effects. Done. Bring this here, and we're gonna stretch this to screen. So transform, stretch to screen, and we're good. So we got our After Effects ready to go. So we're ready to rock. So I don't need these. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna go to my desktop real quick. So desktop, we're gonna go ahead and grab that video. What I put it under? I forgot what I named it, to be honest. Dude, like I legit forgot what it was called. Sky Edit. There you go. Took me a while. But we'll go and drop this here. So we got our Sky Edit. Boom! We're ready to rock. Alright, sick. So this is the actual Sky Edit we have. Sorry guys, After Effects was acting weird. It took a while to load. Again, I'm stressing out my computer, but it's all good. So we're going to go ahead and let it play. That way the playback's going to be smooth. Right on. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to grab the rotor brush tool. All right. And we're just gonna highlight the entire sky. So you see this pink spot? We're just gonna highlight the entire sky. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure the rotor brush tool is, I think it's a shift. Whoops. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this here. So we're gonna go ahead and delete all this here. Want to make sure everything is deleted. All this pink stuff is deleted because once we put the little anime or whatever you guys are trying to put, it can pop up here. So we can go here, delete this here, Zoom in. We'll delete this. Looks good. And we'll go ahead and delete that. And that. And then we'll go ahead and grab the green tool. So the way I'm deleting it, I'm actually pressing Alt, the Alt key. Alt key makes it red, and then you can just drag and delete it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and play it. That way the rotor brush tool can get everything. Like right here, this scene, we're gonna have to fix it. So we'll go to next frame, and then we're gonna do it all over again. So we'll highlight all this area, and then we'll go ahead and press Alt, delete all this entire area right here. So we'll go here. Sick. Looks good. So then we'll go to the next scene, and then repeat everything. You just gotta repeat everything. This is the reason why this takes so long. This is the part that's like you have to be really tedious with, because it takes so long. And delete that. Delete this. Zoom in, delete that. Alt key, delete this part here. Zoom out. And it's not going to look too good. And the reason why I say that is because since since the camera angle is not that great, I get it because they're in the car and it's moving around. That's what's gonna happen. You can see how I got everything here. So we'll go ahead and fix this here. So we'll go shift here. So we'll go here, and shift, and here, and then shift. That looks super sick. That looks really good. So then we'll go again, next frame, and then next frame. And what the rotor brush is doing is actually it's grabbing every frame. That way when you mask it out, everything's gonna look good. So next frame. So right here, we're actually gonna have to adjust it just a little bit. There you go. And then next frame. And then we can go ahead and play it. So as you can see how the rotor brush tool is grabbing this piece here? We're gonna have to go back to each frame. We're actually gonna fix it. Next frame, next frame, next frame. And then we gotta grab this edge right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that there. Back, front, front, front. I'm going to let it play. And we're going to drag this more because I want it to be more. So it's going to keep playing. And it's doing actually a good job keeping everything straight. And right here is where it starts going off. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna adjust this here. Whoops, wrong button. This is where it gets a little. Go ahead and press H, rotor brush tool, Alt. This is where it starts fading out. I'm gonna zoom out. H looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and press the space bar, let the rotor brush keep doing its thing. And right here, again, this is where it starts getting a little wacky. So we're gonna go back again. I'm gonna go forward, grab your rotor brush tool again, press Alt, and then we'll go ahead and fix that. And then keep going. And then again, this is where it's starting to get wacky again. We'll go back. So we'll go ahead and actually, oops. We'll go ahead and let it play it out. That way we can see what else we need to fix. So as you can see, the rotor brush tool is actually doing its thing. And I noticed too that it's actually there's some parts we need to adjust. So we're just gonna go frame by frame, check it out. There's a specific, there we go. This is where it gets a little wacky again. And then we'll go ahead and adjust this. And then we'll adjust this here again. And that looks good. So we'll go ahead and replay everything. Let the rotor brush do its thing again. And go ahead and pay attention to the entire rotor brush tool because this is where we make our adjustments. So everything looks good. So now that's done, we'll go to Refine Edge tool. And everything looks good. Okay. So now when we go back to the composition, you see how the sky here, it's actually this is supposed to be highlighted, so I think I need to do, hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. There we go. So as you can see, everything's good. And you can see like these little white lines. So the way to fix that, before it was invert foreground background. So this is what was masked out. But you have to go back to the composition, and you're gonna have to go. So you're at your layer. You're at your layer sky. You go back to composition, and you're gonna put roto brush or invert foreground to background. Boom. So then the next thing you have to do is, the way we can make this smooth is you're gonna go back to your layer. You're gonna go to your roto brush refine edge tool, and then when you go ahead and play it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna smooth everything out. So the way you do that is just, you gotta take your time with it. So we're gonna go here. So we're gonna go to refine edge tool, and you're just gonna highlight everything, like as close as you can. I know I'm not really good like freestyling it, but I'm gonna do my best. So I didn't like how that looked. So what we're gonna do is press here, then we're gonna go straight here. Control Z. Try again. And what I'm actually gonna do is actually gonna bump up the size. Actually, now we're good. We're good like this. Not to be too perfect, but as long as you get the entire, like, you're covering the pink, you're good to go. So going little by little. Take your time with it. This is really important because this is where it's actually gonna look clean. So once you have that, check it out. It's nice and smooth. It goes with everything. So we'll go ahead and play it and let the let the refine edge tool do its thing to try to mask everything out. Once that's done, then you can put your anime or whatever you wanna throw in the sky. And then right here, see how this thing became all like black? We have to go back and we're gonna have to fix that. So this is how it looks so far. I want to say here. This is where I started acting a little wacko. Yep. Go back, go back, go back. So we're gonna adjust this because the rotor brush stroke is actually messing up the entire process. So we'll go one forward, one forward, one forward, one forward again. We're gonna keep going until when that frame breaks to like where it's starting to like mess up. That's when we're gonna have to adjust it. So it's loading right now, so we have to wait patiently. So we're just gonna wait little by little. So we're gonna keep going. And that's where it breaks. So we're gonna go back just one again, one again, one again. We're gonna keep going because this is where we're gonna have to adjust our rotor brush tool because this is not supposed to happen. And the reason why this happened is because we have to fix the refine edge tool with it. So this is the scene where it messes up. So we'll go here to the refine edge tool and we'll go ahead and use the rotor brush tool to fix it. Yeah, perfect. So then we go here to the next scene. Now it's not going to do the thing anymore because we're actually we fixed it with the rotor brush tool. So we're going to keep going. We'll fix this here. Keep going. Keep going. So we got everything pretty good. We'll get this little dot right here. And we'll go ahead and press play. And the rotor brush tool should be doing its thing. And we're going to stop it here because we got to adjust this part right here. And go ahead and press play. Stop again. Grab this here. And we're going to adjust this here as well. And we're going to play again. And again, this is the part that takes the longest is because you want to make sure everything's masked out. perfectly before you start doing anything else. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust this here. Keep going, adjust this here. And we're good to go. All right, sick. So once we come back to composition, you can see it's like a little bit smoother compared to what it was earlier. So it looks pretty good. We're just gonna render. We're gonna render the entire video. That way, we can do a scene. Uh, Again, we can put like a. So, all right. So the way we're gonna add the anime is actually I do have it downloaded. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna go to our downloads folder, and I do have it downloaded. And the way we're gonna add the anime is actually by grabbing the GIF, and we're gonna put it under the masking area. So we're just gonna wait till it loads up. It's importing. So we have our little anime. We have a little anime here. So what I like to do is we're actually gonna adjust this a little bit. That looks pretty good. We'll go here. We're gonna adjust it just a little bit. And that's how you're supposed to do it. So we'll go ahead and Control C, Control V, and Control V. Put it, adjust these here. So once that's done, we have our masking. So once we do the little playback, that's how it's gonna look. And dude, we can keep going because we actually have more time. So we'll put it right here. So we'll do a Control C, Control V, and we'll go all the way here till it stops. Control C, Control V, and we'll come here. And this is where we're gonna stop it where the mark is at. So we'll adjust this here, and that's where it's gonna end. Actually, we're gonna keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, I think it's here. So next frame, next frame. So right here is where it ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it back for you guys real quick, and that's how it looks. So pretty cool, right? So you go ahead and play it, and that's it. So let me go ahead and render this out. So we'll go to we're gonna go. Hold on, give me 1 second. I got a message. So we're gonna go to File. Or actually Composition. Add to render queue. We're gonna add this here. I just noticed that this is the sky edit's kind of messed up. So we'll go ahead and adjust that. Oh man, no, let's see. Yeah, I messed up just a little bit. There we go. Nice and centered. So, okay, so what we're going to do is go to composition. We're going to add to render queue. And we're going to call this sky edit anime anime 1. We'll add this to the desktop, and we'll go ahead and save that there. And then we'll go ahead and render it out. And it should take a little while. So while this is rendering, let me go ahead and I'll be right back. It's only going to take like 50 seconds. So we're about, oh, actually, oh my god, estimated time is actually 21 minutes, so this is gonna take a while. So we're just gonna wait, I guess, wait out 21 minutes. That way we can add this to the Adobe Premiere folder, and then or project. Then once that happens, then we can mash it up together and make our entire edit. So it's gonna take a while. Unfortunately, this is how edits are. They take a while. So we're just gonna have to wait, and hopefully it finishes on time. I feel like it's gonna take a while because it's actually doing the scene for the anime, and then once it passes the anime scene, then it's just a regular video. So that regular video is just gonna go it's gonna go super fast. So I think that's why it's taking a while. Plus we masked out the sky, so that's another big part of why the time is taking so long. But little by little, we're getting there. We can go ahead and while we wait. Actually, I don't want to switch tabs because that's actually gonna slow down the edit. But what we can do is we can just go ahead and I'm actually gonna add this fly by midnight um, effect on the video, so it's gonna look super cool. But we're just gonna wait till this edit is almost done. So looks it's actually picking up the time. So while that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some water because I ran out. So we're just gonna wait. So once this video is up, you guys can actually skip this part. This is the part that takes the longest. Um, you guys can skip it for sure. So I think we did an error. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I think we did an error. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Looks like it looks like it didn't pick up here. We'll keep going. We're just gonna wait because the computer's acting slow, and hopefully this does not crash. Because if it does crash, then it's a wrap. So go ahead and press Control S just in case anything happens. Go ahead and save the project file. We'll add this to the desktop. That way the project file doesn't get messed up. Oh yeah, so I know where the mistake's at. This is why the it showed black because of this scene right here. Of course, we're gonna keep going this way, and we're gonna keep going. Cool. Well, let me zoom in real quick. As you can see how it's like there's like black. So we gotta make sure everything's synced up. I'm just gonna make it over. Makes it easier. That way it's synced up because I don't want it to show black when we render it out. So we'll go ahead and drag this over here, and then we'll go to the last one. We'll go to the last one, and then we'll drag this over here as well. And then once that's done, since we drag that back, we're gonna have to adjust this scene right here, and we're gonna keep going until the sky is no longer black. And that should be perfect. So let's go back to the beginning and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And then again, as you can see, we have this here. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and zoom out real quick. We'll highlight these four, zoom in again, and we'll drag them all close by. And then once that happens again, we're gonna have to go all the way to the back of the end of the anime. It makes it easier to zoom out. Go here, zoom in, and again we're gonna adjust it. So we're gonna drag the play button just a little bit, and where there's no longer the sky, we'll drag this here, so that way it's good to go. So I think we can render this a little bit faster if we just drag it to the endpoint. Makes it a lot easier. That way we don't have to waste a lot of time. So we'll go here, put it right there, and we'll go ahead and composition again, add to render queue, and we'll go ahead and we'll overwrite the other file. So we'll go to desktop, and then it's called Sky Edit AVI. We'll go ahead and replace it, and then this one we're gonna have to delete these two because these are all queued. So unqueued, 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 and queued. This was the only one that's queued, so we'll go ahead and render that. And hopefully this doesn't take as long. It should be a little bit quicker because it's not doing the entire video anymore. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're about a minute away. I should have just done this. This was a lot easier. But I feel like I think I actually accidentally put everything queued. So that's why it was taking a lot longer. But it should be done in about a minute. We'll be good to go. So once this is done, then we're gonna drag this video file to the Adobe Premiere, and from there we can do our edits of what else we want to do. And the reason why I didn't want to close Adobe Premiere either is because we already did a bunch of the render in and out. Render in to out. I keep saying and, but it's render in to out. It's a good thing we didn't close the program because that's when, if we were to close the program we would have to re-render everything, like pre-render everything first, and then after that, it takes a lot longer. So it's better off just to like pre-render it while you're working, and then once you render it, it doesn't put as much stress into your computer, and then you can render it out really fast. So we'll go back to the After Effects tab, and it looks like we're still stuck at 1 minute. So I feel like this part is just gonna jump. It's gonna go straight to the end. And this is about 104 frames, so you guys can see on this corner is 104, and we just gotta wait until it's done. But it's gonna take some time, so we just gotta wait. So we're just waiting for it to render out. It's gonna take some time. It says that we're under a minute, so we're still gonna have to wait till it renders all the way through. Alright, so the video finally finished rendering. Took a while. Elapsed time was I didn't even say. Oh yeah, 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So it took that long just to render that one scene. So we can go ahead and go back to Adobe Premiere, and we can go ahead and close After Effects because we're not going to be using it anymore. So we'll go ahead and close that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save the project just in case we need to do if we need to fix something. But after looking at the rendering, um, we've pretty much fixed every mistake possible. So it's gonna go ahead and save the project, and once it saves, we're gonna close the application, and then we can go to Adobe Premiere and we can add our effect, our video with the enemy sky. So I'm just waiting for the program to close. Since I have a bunch of applications running in my computer, it's actually taking a little bit just to close. So I'm just waiting really quick. Then we can start. So we're just waiting a little bit, and hopefully it closes. Like, I'm just waiting for the application to close because if I were just to work with the Adobe Premiere software, and if one of the Adobe After Effects, if one of the any other Adobe application is not closed, then it's gonna put more stress into my computer. So we're just waiting for it to close patiently. If not, then I'll just probably like force close it, and we can go from there. But it looks like it's about to close. So we're just waiting patiently. And it's kind of laggy because of the After Effects not closing. And of course, Adobe, this is what happens, man. Like, there's so much stuff going on with the computer. So we're just waiting patiently. And we just need After Effects to close, and then we're ready to go. But everything's loading up real quick. Don't really want to mess with anything else because we already done a lot of stuff, and for something like this to happen, it does happen and it actually sucks. So we're already here. Go ahead and I'm actually gonna have to force close this because it's not closing. So the only bad thing about like running these programs is like if you don't really have like a pretty good computer, sometimes it doesn't work properly, and your computer runs slow, and then you have to like force close everything. But everything's good to go. After Effects already closed, so we can go here, do a little playback. So just waiting for it to render out. There we go. And we can go ahead and press play. All right, do one more playback. There we go. Everything's nice and smooth. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna grab that video that we had. So we'll go to our desktop. We'll go grab that real quick. We'll add it to our project folder. So we're gonna go to the desktop, and then it was called Sky Edit AVI. I do believe it was AVI, not MP4. Okay, so that's now up and loaded. This is actually a minute. So let me just double check to see if it's actually the edit, because I do have two. Okay, so it was the edit. So this is the actual edit. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. And then, oops, Control Z. We're gonna go ahead and delete this because we don't need the audio. So we'll go ahead and bring this down. So I'm gonna try to find the scene where it starts the initiation. Okay, so what we can do here is we can do another transition, and we'll use this transition again. We'll go ahead and put this here, and then what we can do here is, instead of like screening it, we can just cut this here, and then we can go ahead and highlight everything, adjust the scale. So we're gonna have to adjust everything. So we'll adjust the scale here. Instead of uniform scale, we'll do a 400. And then here, we'll do 400 as well. Here, 400. Okay, and then here, we're gonna go ahead and screen this here. So we'll go to blending mode, we'll go to screen, and this side as well, we'll go to screen as well. So that way, it kind of looks like a little transition. So when we go ahead and when we go ahead and we do a little playback, it's still on the arcade. So we'll start from the beginning where the arcade's at. So it zooms out, and then once it plays, it's gonna screen. There you go. Now that you have your basic transition here. So again, we'll go to Retro Dream. Go here to Effects, put Retro Dream on the video here, so it looks a little bit better. Okay, so we'll go here and we're gonna render the ins and outs of it. That way it's easier to render out once we finish. So go ahead and render in, out. In to out, not in and out. In to out, in to out. Render into. So once that's done, we're pretty much almost done with it. Again, I want it to be like a 30-second video. I don't want it to be a lot longer. So once that's done, we'll do a quick playback. Go ahead and press Control S. Always save your work, because if you don't, this is where bad stuff happens, and you don't want to be like me when the application crashes and you have to start all over. Trust me, it sucks. So go ahead and play it. And as you can see, there's actually a warning that keeps popping out. I don't know why that happens, but that's alright. It's less time. Cool, so we'll go ahead and sequence, render in and out again, because we didn't adjust. And we'll go ahead and do one more playback, and then we'll keep adding more scenes. And we're almost at, we just hit the 2-hour mark, so we'll probably stay here for another 20 minutes just to try to finish a little bit more, and then the full video will be dropping in the initiate page. Sick. So this is the spot that says we go. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do a zoom in for the anime character right here. And we're actually going to put another GIF. So what I want to use is we'll go back to the internet tab. And I want to use another, I want to use another Yu Yu Hakusho GIF. So we have it here. And we can add something pretty cool. We can have him here, like this is a pretty cool one. Someone shoots and then he like dodges everything, and then we can add something else. So this is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and copy this one. This one looks really, really cool. Control C, go back to the easy GIF tab, and then we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and download the GIF to a MP4. So we'll go to GIF to MP4. We can close this. We don't need this anymore. Just go ahead and wait. Go ahead and close that. I'll go here, Control V, upload, and then once it uploads, we can go ahead and download it, and then we can do our little scene, and we can like rasterize it to make it look like an old, you know, like an old VHS tape and stuff. So we went ahead and close that real quick. So we have it here. So download GIF to MP4. And after that, we'll probably add like another cool scene from like Yu Yu Hakusho. There's actually one in particular, like he goes out and like he shoots his beam. So we'll go ahead and add that one because it's pretty cool. So go ahead and save. Go ahead and save this. And we'll go ahead and add this to our Adobe Premiere project. So go here. You can just drag it in there. Drag it in there. And we'll go back to Adobe Premiere. And we're here. So now we can add a cool... So we can adjust this. So we can free scale. We're going to free scale this to 400. Whoops. Not the height. We're going to do the width. 400. Let's do 350 because that looks kind of 380, 390. I think 400 is going to be the best scale size. Cool. So we have that. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and go to our tab here, and we'll go to dope transitions, and we're going to do a zoom in. So we'll go ahead and grab this. We'll do a little zoom in little transition. Go ahead and delete this, and then I don't want to add retro to the thing because it's just gonna zoom in. So we can add like a little, could probably add like a VHS stylize. We'll add that here. So we'll go ahead and drag this, and then we'll add this to the anime GIF. So it looks pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and zoom out just a little bit, and you can see how the line comes out. So what we can do is, I kind of want to do the damage one too. Let's look at the damage one, see how that looks. I'm not liking the damage one. So I'm going to Control Z. We'll do VHS styles. This one's cool. This is by far like the most decent one. So we'll go ahead and render this ins and out as well. So we'll go to sequence, render in to out. Caught myself that time. So we'll just wait till that loads, and we're pretty much done for the stream once this loads, because then I'm just gonna add something else, and I won't finish the full tutorial, but this is just something that you guys can get, check out. And if you guys need to go back and check something out, you guys can revert to this video and you can do your adjustments and stuff like that. It does take a lot of time. It's like really time consuming. We only did like 15 seconds. We're already at 2 hours. I want to say like in 20 minutes already in streaming. Well, actually 2 hours and 10 minutes in streaming. So just for like a 15 video, this is how long it takes. But you guys can get a lot of ideas. I suggest you guys go to like the Jiffy website or Giphy or GIF. Um, just go to the GIF website and just check out like the stuff like you whatever you guys want to use. You guys can use like it doesn't necessarily have to be like this certain type of edit. You guys can get like super creative, but this is just a guide to show you guys like how to do it. It takes it takes a lot of time. So like if you guys are like bored, you guys can do something like this. So so we're just gonna wait a minute and 26 seconds. That way we can see how the VHS stylized looks on the little GIF that we just downloaded, and then it's pretty cool. You can see the little gun when he shoots him. I'm probably gonna grab that other scene from the show where he throws his blue beam. I think I could find it somewhere. I know I seen one earlier. Like I seen one. Um, I know he has one somewhere. So it's almost done. Right now I'm actually on the web link, so you guys can't see it. But I'm just looking for that one scene because that scene's so tight. So I'll go ahead and go back. Oh, I found it. Yes, I found it. So I'm gonna go ahead and download that real quick. And we're almost done. This should be like the fastest part for it since we don't have any transitions. It's just the beginning. The beginning takes a while because of the transitions. But other than that, we just gotta wait patiently, and then hopefully we can get the edit done. So we're at 93. Yeah, this is where it's gonna speed up quite a bit. We're at 104, 106, 107. Like how many frames it has. It's crazy. Like super crazy, but we're all good. Good to go. So we're a minute out for everything to render out. It just takes time. Lots of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can download that real quick. Alright, sick. Finally finished rendering out. I did download the other scene that I actually want to use. We'll go ahead and drop this in here. We'll mess with this one later, but we'll go ahead and do a little playback. Again, Control S, always save your work. It's most important. Go ahead and play it again. Cool, cool, cool. So then once we got the inside view, we can go ahead and do the outside view of the video. And this is the scene that I was talking about if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, so pretty sick. So we'll go ahead and I do believe this is the same scene. We'll go ahead and delete that because we're not going to be using that anymore. We'll go ahead and delete this as well. And this is where I want to say this is where we're going to get the outside view of the video. So we'll go ahead and like see where they start. Oh, this is pretty sick. This is a pretty sick scene. So we'll go ahead and press, we'll cut it, drag this over here, and we'll go drag this out. Go here. Go ahead and cut that out. Go here, drag this out because we're not gonna be using it for now. Go here, and we'll adjust everything right now. Cool, cool, cool. So what we can do here, since we have the car coming out, just want to see if I can get any other ideas. You know what? I do want to add that retro dream in here. See how that looks. Sick, sick, sick. Sick. So we can add this retro dream here. And we're like, what I'm gonna do is actually with this scene is we'll go ahead and put this here. We'll go ahead and scale this. So you do a uniform scale. We'll do 300. Oh, that's not even close. 500, 600, 700. Sick. So what we can do is we can screen this. Shout out to my dogs. Go ahead and screen this. Alright, so what we can do here, which is this is gonna be pretty sick, is we'll go back to the internet tab real quick, and we'll go ahead and grab like a little glitch effect from. Oh, we can add this Fly by Midnight. Yeah, this will be sick. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Control C, and then convert this again. So I'm going to cut this here, drag this out. We're going to add a glitch, man, so it's going to look sick. So we're going to go ahead and wait till this, wait till the link opens. It takes a while. So once that's in, we'll go ahead and Control V, upload. While that's gonna upload, I want to find another glitch. Oh, this is dope. We'll add this Sony one. So Control C. This is so tight. So we'll do like a glitch. do a little Sony, and then after that we'll do we can even add this TV here too. So there's a lot of ideas that are popping in my head now. So we'll go ahead and convert this real quick. So once we convert that, we'll go we'll save it. And then we'll throw this to the project. Close that. I need another glitch effect so it can look dope. VHS glitch. Search a new one. We're gonna definitely add this for sure. We're gonna add this to the project file as well. Control V, upload. See if the website got any glitch effects. This is pretty cool. So we'll probably add that one. This one looks good. Went ahead and upload. I'm just waiting for this to upload, and then we can download it. Control C. We're gonna add that too. So we're gonna grab that Sony one because that Sony one looks cool. Oh, we couldn't get the file. We'll grab the Sony one right now. We'll go ahead and grab this one first, and then we'll grab the Sony one, and then we'll mess around with the Sony one. So I guess that one crashed. I think it's crashing because I have a bunch of stuff running now. So convert GIF to MP4. Once we convert that, we can go ahead and download it. Go ahead and save it. And then we'll go to show in folder, drag this to our project folder, add it right here on top. Then we'll adjust this. So we'll go back to the Adobe Premiere tab. We'll adjust this here. So we'll go to Freescale. We'll do 400, and we'll do this a screen. Screen this out, and that way. Well, actually, we can use. Okay, I got an idea. So instead of screening this, we'll do this. We'll do normal. Sick. So we'll do a we'll do another spot here. We'll add 400 as well. 400, and then this will be our little transition. Sick. And we can do like a little fly by midnight. So we'll go ahead and leave this here. We'll put it right here. Delete this. Come to this side. Nice, nice, nice. So we'll go ahead and render this in and out, and that will conclude the end of the stream. I'll just do a full playback, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream, and I'll go ahead and finish it up. And the video should be up by tomorrow. But we just gotta wait for it to render out, and we should be good to go. So it shouldn't take too long. Um, we're not having any like complicated glitches. I think the only thing that's gonna be like the only complicated thing is probably like the screen for the retro dream. That's where it makes everything like super purple and stuff. So that's probably what's gonna take the longest. But other than that, it says estimated time only 3 minutes, or wow, 6 minutes. It's gonna keep going up and up and up. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and render this out really quick. It's going by pretty fast, and that'll conclude this live stream. Hopefully, you guys found this video helpful, or this live stream helpful. If you guys want to do something like this, you guys can refer to this video. It's not that hard. It's just really, really time consuming in order to get everything down. But it's good to practice. You know, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more your edits are going to be crisp, and everything's going to be like, everything's going to look legit. So let's see the render details. So there's about time elapsed 138. So we'll go ahead and render this out real quick. And what's cool too is like you can cancel it anytime, and then the bar of the render is still gonna pop up. The reason why again it's taking long, you see this area, this is where the transition's at, and I don't know why this part like these parts always have to get rendered. I don't know why. It's just like that. But the rest of the other stuff, this is like a GIF transition, another GIF transition, and then you have um, GIFs for Yu Yu Hakusho, which would be these here. This is another GIF. This is Fly by Midnight, and then you have the actual video. And we did do a little retro dream color correction on it, so that's why it looks purple. But we just gotta wait, and hopefully it should finish soon. All right, cool. Everything's finally done. So now we're just gonna do a quick playback, and this will conclude the stream. Alright guys, that's it. Pretty simple edit. Just again, it takes forever. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my webcam scene so you guys can actually see me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any other questions, you guys can hit me up on Instagram. I'll answer you guys' question. But this is just to help you guys. If you guys are in trouble or if you guys want to do certain edits like this, you guys can refer to this video, and you guys can pretty much copy the same thing or practice on your own. You can do a bunch of things with like these gifs and these certain edits. So just get creative and just come up with you guys' ideas and have fun with it. That's all you guys have to do is just have fun with it. But I'm gonna end the stream, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.